Hello everyone. I'm Neha Sharma, Assistant Professor, Institute of Information Technology and Management. Again, I'm back with another topic from human resource management, which will be beneficial definitely for students who are studying human resource management as a subject. Let's discuss. The topic is traditional HRM versus strategic HRM. Now, before moving to the exact difference between traditional HR management and strategic HR management, let me first tell you the brief about just the HR management, the traditional HR management. Human resource management is basically systematic and organized process of managing human resources within the organization. It is carried out with the goal of improving the performance of employees by increasing their productivity and efficiency. It considers the regulation, policies, and systems of the organization while applying the managerial principles to deal with the workforce. HRM tries to ensure that human resources within the organization are basically used to the best of their abilities so that they can easily achieve the desired goals of the organization. The activities which are generally involved in human resource management are recruitment, selection, providing them training, development, remuneration, and benefits so that they achieve success in the organization. And there are various functions of human resource management which are divided into two major categories. One are the basic functions, and the other is the core functions of HR. So it includes like staffing, planning, supervising, assessing, managing relations and change in the organization. The human resource managers, they also carry out performance appraisals and look after the safety and health of the employees in the organization. So they do not educate workers about the responsibilities or how their work will be done. They assume their managers will go over their work and that the employee will pick up the training while on the work. In general, they are working to solve the problems of the employee, manage the labor relations, and keep the employees happy throughout the organization, and also helps to some extent maintain the work-life balance of the employees in the organization. Now, these are some of the examples of traditional HR management tasks. One is placing ads for jobs when a department requests a role to be filled. So that is a part of a recruitment, I would say. Then responding to questions employees have on benefits and payroll. Okay, so that is it is about compensation all about in the organization. Terminating employees, it is all about separating the employees from the organization. It can be terminating, it can be the resignation issue of the employee in the organization, or it can be the retirement issues of the employees in the organization. So HR deals with all these issues at their own level with the employees of any department in the organization. And these roles are quite reactive for the HR managers. The task may sometimes need to be rushed or even fragmented. So that's the task of the HR manager. That's the general about traditional HR management. Now I'll give you the brief about the strategic HR management. Now, strategic HR management, it has emerged only recently from the traditional field of HRM. In SHRM, that is strategic HRM is aligned with the strategic objectives of the organization so as to make them more efficient and develop a culture within the organization that supports flexibility and innovation through which competitive edge is offered to the organization. An organization practicing SHRM, let me tell you, considers HR as a strategic partner in the development and realization of the company's strategies through different activities related to its human resources. Like in strategic HRM, when we talk about the recruitment, we go with the strategic recruitment policies, we go with the strategic training policies, we go with the strategic benefits of the employees. Now, why I'm using the word strategy all the time? Because ultimately, whatever functions are performed by the HR in the organization, they are linked to the achievement of the strategies of the organization. So the purpose of SHRM is to enable the organization to meet the requirements of their employees in the best possible way, and at the same time achieving the strategies and goals of the organization. So HR department of companies, they generally practice SHRM. They does not function independently. Rather, it works alongside the rest of the departments of an organization so as to comprehend their objectives and then develop strategies that are consistent with these objectives. So hence, I would say human resource department seeks to achieve objectives that back the goals of the organization as a whole. Now, while we said HR managers work reactively, I would say strategic HR managers, they work proactively. And these are some of the examples of strategic HR management tasks. Recruiting employees based on long-term goals. Previously in HRM, we talked about recruitment of employees on the basis of the requisitions sent by the employees or managers from different departments. But here we are talking about we are recruiting employees not on the basis of the current vacancies. We are recruiting employees based on the achievement of the long-term strategies and goals of the organization. We are also training employees based on our vision that where do we see ourselves 2 or 3 years or 5 years down the line. So based on that, the employees are given training and they are trained within the organization, creating an employee handbook, creating the inventory or skills of employees in the organization, how much inventory do we have, and what new sort of people do we require in the organization. It also developing ways to help employees reach the company's goals. So it is also the development is also strategically done for the employees in the organization so that they are it is easy for them to achieve the strategic goals of the organization in the long run. So this is all about the basics of the what is HRM and what is strategic HRM. I hope the difference, the broad area of difference is clear. So let's proceed with the key differences between HRM and SHRM, that is strategic HRM. The governance of manpower of the organization in a thorough and structured manner is called HRM or human resource management. The managerial function, which implies framing of HR strategies in such a way to direct employees' efforts towards the long-term goals, I would say, long-term goals of the organization or long-term strategies of the organization, is known as strategic human resource management. Everything is linked to these strategies of the organization, strategies of the top management in the organization. Whereas in HRM, and nothing, we are not talking about any strategic achievement or goal achievement. We are just talking about implementing and executing the functions of the HRM in the best possible way. Next point is the process of HRM is reactive. I already said you have to take decision many time in a rush, in a hurry. But SHRM is a proactive management function because in SHRM, whatever you decisions you are taking everything, keeping the long-term goals perspective into your vision. So that is the difference, how it is reactive and how SHRM is proactive. In human resource management, the responsibility of manpower, it lies with the staff specialist, whereas in strategic HRM, the task of managing the workforce is vested with the line managers. I would say in HRM, the responsibility of the entire manpower it lies with the HR department, I would say, but in strategic HRM, it is not that only the HR manager is responsible for all the employees in the organization. It says that it is the function and duty of every line manager, every departmental head to take care of their employees within their own department, within their own arena. So it is the responsibility is vested in the line managers of the organization. Next is HRM. It follows fragmented approach which stresses on applying management principles while managing people in an organization. As against this, SHRM follows an integrated approach which involves lining up of business strategy with the company's HR practices. Now, HRM, it talks about managing people in an organization, executing all the functions in the organization in a best possible way, like recruitment, selection, planning, then training, development, compensation, implementing all the functions of HRM in the best possible way and manage people well in the organization. That's the function of HRM. But SHRM, it follows the integrated approach. It does not function independently. When we talk about recruitment, it is not based on the vacancy that has been created within the organization or the vacancy which is about to get created in a month in an organization. Here in SHRM, recruitment is based on the long-term strategies of the organization. If we are recruiting people, then what kind of people do you want in the organization at what time, and how many people do you require in the near future based on the long term strategies of the company. So everything, whether it is recruitment, whether it is selection, whether it is training, development, all the functions of HRM are linked to the overall business strategies, or I would say overall top management strategies of the organization. And every function is being integrated into that. So whatever HR is implementing, it is ultimate goal is to achieve the strategies of the organization, the ultimate top goals of the organization. So this is how strategic HRM plays an important role in any organization. Next is human resource management emphasizes on employee relations, ensuring employee motivation, and also the firm conforms to the necessary employment laws. Conversely, SHRM focuses on a partnership with internal and external consequent groups. Next is HRM supports short term, as I said, always short term business goals and outcomes, but SHRM, it supports long term goals and results of the business because everything is linked to the long term strategies of the organization, vision of the organization. The primary element of HRM is the capital and the products. Capital means obviously human capital and the products, but people and their knowledge are the building blocks of SHRM. SHRM, we are only talking about people, only talking about their knowledge, their skills, their experiences that they are holding, and how their knowledge, skills, and experiences are going to contribute to the achievement of the long term strategies of the organization. So they are only considered as one of the most crucial and important element in the organization. If we talk about accountability, a conventional HRM is a cost center because you need to implement, you need to exhibit, you need to implement cost, whether it is recruitment, selection, training, development. Every time you need to spend money on this. So it was considered as a cost function to the organization. But strategic HRM, it is considered as an investment center. You are investing in people, and the investment, the more and more you invest in people, and the more and more you keep on developing them and giving them the right direction, ultimately, in the long run, you are going to achieve your long-term strategic goals of the organization. So that is the approach of strategic HRM, which it takes into consideration that people are the people within the organization are not the cost center, but the investment center in the organization. In human resource management, the human resource manager plays the role of change follower. That is, he or she responses to the changes and hence pursues transactional leadership style. As opposed to SHRM, human resource manager is a change leader. In fact, the other word I would use it as a change agent. And we can see them, or they are like a transformational leadership. They are in the role of a transformational leadership. In HRM, they are a change follower. Whatever change, whatever, because we are into the dynamic environment and change is the only constant factor. So whatever change takes place, HR managers, when we talk about human resource management, they are the change follower. They immediately take reactive decisions and respond to the changes which have taken place in the environment as per the requirement. But when we talk about SHRM, they are the change leader. They are the change agent. They are not following any change which are taking place in the dynamic environment, but they are actually initiating change and actually leading the change in the environment in the industry and let others follow them. So that is the difference between HR and SHRM. Another important point is in human resource management, stringent control over employees is exercised. As against this, in strategic human resource management, no control is imposed. Rather, the rules for managing manpower is lenient. Because in strategic HRM, we believe in our assets, we believe in our workforce, and people are believe that they have their own skills, knowledge, and capability, and they can very well do their task by their own. So there is a difference between that trust factor when we talk about HRM and strategic HRM. So that's the difference. That's all about the topic. Difference between traditional HRM and strategic HRM. Very soon I'll be coming out with another lecture on another topic in human resource management. Thank you so much.